Am I the asshole for being mad at my mum for stealing my savings? Short and quick post. I am 15M and have been saving my money £500 for about a few months. This money is in cash in my secret safe in my room. My parents are key workers, meaning they still have a steady income. Last week my mum offered to clean my room, which was somewhat sketchy, but I agreed. At the time I wasn't thinking about the money until I wanted to buy something from my local shop. Surprise surprise, when I checked, the money was gone. I was quite furious and confronted with my mum. I asked her where it is and she said that she would put it in my savings, which I can't even touch till I'm 18. I haven't spoken to my mum since then and I'm not intending to. Am I the asshole for being mad though?
Not the asshole. It's your money. Out of curiosity though, how do you get this money?
Not the asshole. Chances are she took your money and kept it and used putting it in savings as an excuse.
Not the asshole. Wouldn't be surprised if your mom pocketed the money. Let this be a lesson learned: when you live with our narcissistic parents, hide your secret safe in a more secret place.
Not the asshole. Demand it back and tell her taking money from you is stealing. If you wanted to put it in your savings, you would have and want it back right now. If she doesn't give it to you, she is very likely spending it. Taking cash from you is beyond suspicious.
Not the asshole. This is infuriating, and it's this type of behavior that teaches kids they can violate someone if they think it's for a good reason, regardless of the victim's wishes, feelings, etc. Don't be like your mum. Take this and grow into a better person. You'll be out soon. Not the asshole. You should probably open your own bank account though that your parents don't have access to. If they will take your cash, they may raid your account as well.
Not the asshole. I mean, if she says she puts it in savings, okay, but still, it's nice to have your own cash on hand. You.
Not the asshole. While it certainly is smarter to have your money in an account than just sitting in your room, it shouldn't have been done without your consent. At 15 you're old enough to have a saving account in your own name that you control. Talk to your parents about opening something like Nationwide's Flex One account.
Not the asshole. She took it without your permission. That is super skeevy and a huge breach of trust on her part. Are you sure she really put it in your savings?
If mum was genuine about putting it into savings, she'd have told you up front, I found some money in your room, and put it into your account for safekeeping, which is a bit different from, oh yeah, I did go into your safe and remove money you'd locked away in there without telling you after you found it missing and had to ask. Obviously you can't regard the safe as secret, or indeed safe now. Is it a key one where she has a key? Or a code and she knows the code, or is good at safe cracking? Unfortunately, I think your options are limited, as you have little proof of what she's done with the money, but get yourself an account set up that has you and only you able to access it, and keep your money in there in future. Not the asshole, and mum, sadly, is.
Not the asshole. She's a thief. You'll never see that money again.
Not the asshole. Ask for the money back.
Not the asshole. Your mom stole your money. Flat out.
Info: how did she get into the safe?
Wait, why can't you get it until you're 18? She can pull it out. You earned it and have a right to spend it.
100% not the asshole. It's your money and you should be able to do what you want with it. However, I do think saving money is a good idea.
Not the asshole. Your mother has taken your money. Whatever she says she is going to do with it does not alter that fact, and is therefore a thief, though I do understand it would put you in an awkward position if you reported her to the police. You need to tell her that it's your money, and that she absolutely must return it to you. From a purely practical point, now you know that you're living with someone who is prepared to steal your money. You need to be smarter with it. Cash can be stolen. This is why people use banks. As you're in the UK, you can open your own savings account without your parents' permission. Do so, straight away.
If you were responsible to save all that money and not waste it, then you don't need it taken away against your will. NTA.
Not the asshole. If you have grown-ups you trust, like grandparents, then talk to them, let them know what is going on. Maybe open a savings account with one of them. My grandparents would be horrified if something like this happened. They would chew my parents the fuck out. Yup, nope, not the asshole. 1. That's literal theft. 2. I can guarantee you she lied about putting it in your savings, which you can't touch until you're 18. She's already spending it. Watch for new makeup or a new purse or something. She's either lying that it's going into your savings until you're 18 so she can make the money back somehow, or more likely hoping that you'll forget this happened so she doesn't have to take responsibility for her literal crime. Not the asshole. Also, I have serious doubts that she put it in your savings. I started working at age 12 and guess where my savings went.
Not the asshole. Should any of her things go missing, just tell her they're in savings until she's 18.
Info: how did your mum access your safe? Also, what does your dad say about all this?
How did she get into your safe if it was locked?
Not the asshole. And I'm sorry to say this, but if you already were suspicious of her intentions, then I doubt you'll ever see that money again. Not the asshole. Taking anything that's not yours without permission is wrong. Even if she thought she was doing it for your benefit, it's still wrong and you have every right to be upset.
Not the asshole. Savings accounts are great and you should totally have one, but it's reasonable to want to have some cash on you. You should be putting some of that money into a bank account though, instead of leaving a good chunk of money just lying around. There are savings accounts you can open and access before the age of 18.
Not the asshole. Talk to your father ASAP. It's not normal that your mother, who has steady income, stole your money. The whole thing is shady and it's unlikely she will pay you back. She just took without asking and hope you wouldn't notice. If you can open a bank account, make sure your parents do not have access to it.
If she really put the money in your savings accounts, that is not stealing. Hot take. ETA. If your mom was putting it into savings for you later, that's very thoughtful of her. After all, it's only in 3 short years that you will be 18, and trust me, you will be grateful for it then. That said, she should have spoken with you about it first and left you with some spending money. You shouldn't shout at your mom. You're at that age where parents have trouble understanding that the child they raised is becoming an adult. It gets better in your 20s, but for now you two need some clear boundaries. I think you should sit her down and politely have a conversation with her. No shouting. Don't raise your voice. Just calmly list why this upset you. Be the bigger person and apologize for reacting the way you did, and then see if you can get some middle ground. If you were saving the money for something specific, let her know. Tensions are tight right now with all families. But if you are honest with her, and she should listen.
Not the asshole. Find £500 worth of items in your home. Destroy them. Repeat every week until you get your money back.